Yeah, welcome guys. Today's weekend. This is Saturday, so I trade synthetic indices on Saturdays. That's when I usually have time to trade synthetic indices. Then on weekdays I trade forex there, and as you can see on my screen here, we have the volatility 75, and we are active on this trade. We are currently on a buy on volatility 75. So this was where I took my entry from. This is my stop loss, and this is my take profit. So let me just take you guys to the higher time frame so you can see my top down analysis and why I'm buying from that zone. All right guys, so if you can see clearly here, this price has been trending downward. So price is in the downtrend currently on volatility 75. So you can see that price has been trending downward, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and the recent break of structure was this low. Yeah, price broke this low to the downside, and price did a pullback, but price tested this place more than see the first time, 1 2. So price is likely going to come back here and take out this zone, because this is where I want to be selling from. If I want to sell from this downtrend movement, I want to be selling from this zone here. I want price to come all the way up to this zone, so I'm looking for my entry from around this zone. So that's where I set my take profit. So based on the top down analysis, so I know that price is going to push forward a bit, push upward to this zone. Then I'll be looking out to exit my trade from around this zone. So when price comes to this area and price tap on this zone, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be taking partials of my profit from around here. Then I'll be breaking even. I'll leave the rest to run free. So let's go back to a lower time frame so you can see this analysis clearly. So this is how you do your top down analysis and make sure that you are not in the wrong side of the market. So why I got involved in this buy trade here, this is a temporary buy. You can see that what price did here is, when price broke this structure here, when price broke this structure here, and price did a pullback. When price did a pullback to this key level around this zone, what price did was that price swept this low, shifted structure, and violated this previous lower high, making this a breaker block. So what I did is that when price did a pullback to around this zone, and I got my entry from here, then I set my stop loss below this low, and I'm targeting that high there. So I might not hold price all the way to that zone, but honestly, I'm just gonna look how price is going to obey all these zones that are just marked out, and we're just waiting for price to break this high. Now when price breaks this high, that is another confirmation that price is going to respect this zone. So if you want to get involved in this trade, make sure you are risking what you can afford to lose, because honestly everything in trading is all about probability. So make sure you are risking what you can afford to lose. So synthetic indices is always very cool and easy to trade as long as your analysis is correct. So unlike the forex asset, whereby you have to be looking at the news and every other thing before you get involved in any trade. And also, if you are a newbie in trading and you want to start trading synthetic indices, mind you, there are some assets that you should stay away from. There are some assets that you should not be trading if you are a newbie in synthetic indices. So I'm going to be listing the key assets that you should not be trading as a newbie on synthetic indices, so you will not blow your account. The first asset that I would recommend that you should stay away from as a newbie is boom and crash. You are not supposed to be trading that asset as a newbie, because that asset is very volatile, and any small spike against you can blow your account, especially if you are trading a smaller account. So you shouldn't be trading that asset as a newbie. I also have eyes on volatility 25. So let me show you guys what is happening on volatility 25. So volatility 25 is another asset that you should be trading as a newbie, because it has a clean price action, and price always respects key levels. So if you are trading Forex before and you want to start trading volatility 25, then that is also a good asset for you to trade as a beginner. Also, you should also focus on 1x variance. All those things that you see, volatility 75 and 1x, 25 1x, all those 1x, they are also very, very good to trade as a newbie. So if you want me to analyze any asset, just drop it on the comments, and I'll be analyzing any asset that you want me to analyze. If you have not subscribed yet, do it to subscribe so you can be notified whenever I'm coming live on here. So you can see what volatility 25 is doing. I'm expecting price to retrace back to this zone. I'll be looking for a buy from around this zone. If this place does not hold price, I'll wait for price to come back to this zone. This is a very strong level that price might choose to react from. So what I'll do is I'll wait for price to pull back to this zone, then I'll be looking for my buy from around this area of interest. So this is what is actually happening on volatility 25. So this is volatility 25. I'm analyzing synthetic indices assets. So let's go back to volatility 75, where I'm live on the trade. So we can see what is happening there currently on volatility 75. So I'm currently live on these assets now. So let's see how price is going to respect our key levels. If you are just joining, you are welcome, guys. I'm trading synthetic indices, and we are currently live on volatility 75. This is a live trade, and I did the analysis live here. I did a top-down analysis, and that was why I got involved in this trade. And I'm very certain that price is going to respect my zone. I'm targeting this high here, waiting for price to break above this zone. When price breaks above this high here, that will be additional confirmation for me to get involved, for me to be more confident on this setup. So guys, if you are new to the channel, do well to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I'm coming live. So let's go. Volatility 75. Price still struggling to break above this zone. Once price breaks above this zone, guys. I'm telling you that this is gonna fly. This is gonna fly, guys. So if you want me to analyze any chart, if you want me to analyze any asset for you right now, you can drop it on the comment section. I'm going to be analyzing any assets that you want me to analyze, be it on forex assets or synthetic indices. Just drop it on the chat and I'll be analyzing any charts, any assets that you want me to analyze live. Alright, so I just received a message now that you want me to analyze USD JPY. USD JPY, okay, that is a forex asset. I'm going to be analyzing that now, so just hold on a bit. Tap on the screen, guys. Make sure you tap on the screen, guys, so you can push this content to more people that will benefit from the live. So let me switch to forex assets. So let's see what is going on USD JPY. Alright, so this is USD JPY. USD JPY has been bullish since last week. I've been buying USD JPY since last week. So we all know about the war that is going on in Iran, the US war. That has really been affecting the charts lately, and it has made USD to be kind of strong. So let me quickly show you how I've been able to milk USD JPY, and so you can see how I've been able to profit from this asset. I so much love this asset because of the clean price action. So if you can see what is going on right here, why I took this buy here on USD JPY. Okay, when price gave me this movement to the upside, all I did was to mark out the origin of this whole movement, and I filtered all this noise. All this one that is here is noise. All you need to do is to identify your external structure, then you mark out your key level and wait for price to come to you. So if you can see, when price got to this zone here, price reacted as if it wants to start buying from here. Mind you, price hasn't tapped into our POI. Price just reacted as if it wants to buy from here. Then this becomes an inducement for those of us that are patient, that really trust our strategy. We are going to wait for price to liquidate these early buyers. So what price did, price reversed back and took the early buyers out of the trade and tap into the main POI, which is this other block you are seeing here. And you can see how price went ahead to smash, take profit. You can also see another key level that price came to tap again, and you can see how USD JPY has been printing clean price action. Okay, you can see I marked out this other block. Also, this key zone here is a very key zone, is a very strong key zone. After price did this movement, if you do not leave the trade around there, if you don't understand how structure works and you are still in the trade thinking that price will continue buying, mind you, there's another strong zone here that price hasn't tapped. There's another liquidity zone here inside this, close to my POI. There's an inducement here, there's a liquidity here. This low here, price is likely to come and take this low out and tap into the zone. So that price did exactly the same thing as I predicted. Price reversed back, tap into this zone, and see how it moved to the upside. So and I was supposed to, I took this trade there, but price, because of manipulation, price came and liquidated my entry here. So let me show you how this was. So I got into this trade when price did this break of structure here to the upside. Price did a pullback, so I got inside this trade around this zone here. You can see this zone that I marked here. Price tapped me in and gave me this movement. So when I started seeing price doing this reverse pattern, I closed half of my profit. Then I left the rest to be running. I broke even. I left the rest to be running, hoping that price will just come back here and mitigate this zone and continue going. But instead, price came back and took me out of the trade, and you can see how price started printing and smash take profit. So this is part of the game. You can't always win all the old trade. All you just need to do is to know and understand risk management and patience. If you are always patient and waiting for your strategy to play out, don't be anxious to take trade. Don't have that fear that price is going to leave you behind. So that's what is killing most traders. So you can see how I was able to just wait for price to do that, and yeah. So and right now, just observing what price is going to do. From next week, you can see price has already given me another entry again. I'm already spotting another entry that's going to be happening from next week. So I'll just wait for that, for price to open, then I'll look for my confirmation around this zone, then I'll continue following the trend until price does a market structure shift, and that's when I'll be looking for another direction. So that is as simple as that. So let's go back to our synthetic indices and let's see what VIX 75 is actually printing for us. Are we gonna cry? Are we gonna? Okay. So what's happening here? Okay, price is still printing the same thing. So let me change the time frame and see what is going on the lower time frame. Okay, we're getting some kind of rejection here. So this is another key zone. Price is likely to pull back to this zone. Price is likely to pull back here, then push price to the upside. So this is what I'm expecting for price to do here. Expecting for price to come back here and push price above. So let's see what is gonna happen here. But I'm positive on this trade that this is a buy trade, guys. A buy trade. I've taken this kind of trade so many times on this particular asset. So if you are just joining the live, you are welcome. This is live analysis on synthetic indices. I do trade synthetic indices every weekend, and I trade forex assets on weekdays. So if you are new to the channel, do well to subscribe so you don't miss out whenever I'm coming live, whenever I'm doing my live analysis. So currently I'm active on this trade, US volatility 75, and like I said, if you are new in synthetic indices, why I love trading synthetic indices is because it works 24/7 and it's not affected by reward events, it's not affected by news. So if you are taking trades, all you just need to focus on is making sure that your analysis is correct, doing top-down analysis. And there are some assets that you should not be trading as a newbie when you are starting to trade synthetic indices. So I'm going to be mentioning some of those assets so you can stay away from them if you want to become profitable while trading synthetic indices. And if you want me to analyze any chart for you, just do well to comment it on the comment section, and I'll be analyzing any pair that you want me to analyze. Let me check something. Let me check what's happening here. Thank you. So there's a reason why I want price to come back here. There's a reason why I'm feeling that price is gonna come back here. This is a very key level. This is um this is a mitigation block. This is a mitigation block. You can see that when price did this movement, price was trending downward. Price did this pullback. So this structure here was supposed to come and break this low to continue the trend, but instead price violated. Price was not able to come down here. Price shifted structure and violated this zone here. So this becomes a mitigation block. So I'm waiting for price to come back to that zone and push price above. So this zone is definitely going to be taken out, sure banker, because I'm targeting a very strong key level from the higher time frame. That is where I started to do my analysis from. There is a strong key level around this zone where I'm targeting. So price is going to go there no matter what. So, like I said, list of assets you should avoid trading as a beginner. If you are just if you are just starting to trade synthetic indices, you should avoid these assets by all means. Number one is, thank you. Number one is a volatility 75. I'm not gonna lie to you, this volatility 75 is extremely volatile and sometimes it can be unpredictable. But the beauty part of it is that you can use the lowest lot size 0.0001. You can use the lowest lot size on volatility 75. So in order for you not to blow your account, you can make sure that you're always using the lowest lot size if you are using a smaller account. Then the second one on my list is volatility 100 index. Avoid this asset. Avoid boom 1000 very much. You see, you should stay away from anything boom and crash. Anything a boom and crash is a no-go area as a newbie until you understand and have a strategy that you can trade with. And also crash 1000 is an asset that you should also avoid as a newbie. So I'm going to be okay. We also have boom 500. We also have volatility 50. So what you should be focusing on is volatility 70 25 1s 75 1s, all those 1s variant. Those are the kind of assets that you should focus on as a newbie, so that you can be able to preserve your account, so you don't blow your account. So this Nepal, they are just whining us here. They're whining our You are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome to the live, guys. You are welcome to the live. Drop a one if you are following me. So I'm currently live. I'm currently analyzing and I'm active on US volatility 75. Volatility 75 is what I'm active now. So I'm currently buying, targeting this zone here on the higher time frame, expecting price to go and smash that take profit there, because that is a key level from the higher time frame. So I did my top down analysis. That's why I'm confident in this structure that price is giving me now. So price is going to come back to this place, mitigate this zone, come and break this high. So what price is doing now is to come back and get more orders to push price above. So that's what I'm actually waiting for. So patience is the key in trading. So let me see what is happening on volatility 25. I have eyes on that one also. I have eyes on volatility 25. It's looking this NEPA, they are just winding us. So they are winding us here. Okay. So on volatility 25, I'm waiting patiently for price to pull back to this key level. So I'll be looking for my buy entry from around here or here. These are my area of interest. So price is definitely going to pull back here, and if you want to scalp, you can sell all the way from here to here, but it's not advisable unless you know what you are doing. So you can sell from here to this zone. That is like your counter trading, because currently price has broken this key level above here. So if I switch to a higher time frame, you can be able to see that clearly, like the 4 hours. So on my 4 hour, you can see that price has broken this key level here. Price has broken above. So what I'm waiting for now is for price to pull back to this key level here or here, and I'll be looking for my buy from around here. I'll be looking for a confirmation entry from around these two zones. So this is basically what is happening right now on volatility 25. So let me check other assets and see if I can see any opportunity. Let's check volatility 50 index. Okay, so you can see clearly that we are clearly in a downtrend on volatility 50 index. We are clearly in a downtrend, guys. So this is a clear downtrend. So what I want to be looking for here is to only sell. I don't want to go against the market. So what we're going to identify now, we're going to identify our recent break of structure. So where is our recent break of structure? This is our recent break of structure. So, and this is our external structure, guys. So we deal with external structure and internal structure. So this is our external structure. From this swing high to this swing low is our external structure. So what we're waiting for now, price has come to this place. So let me switch to a lower time frame. So let's see if we can get confirmation if price is ready to sell or price is whining us. So our external structure is bearish. So why anything that is happening inside this zone, anything that's happening from year to year is our internal structure, guys. Anything that's happening inside here is our internal structure. Let me draw it out. See, from this place now, like this to this place is our internal structure. Everything that's happening inside here is our internal structure. This break of structure here is our external structure. So understand that principle well. So what we want to do is that we want our internal structure to align with our external structure, and that's how we can get confirmation that price is ready to sell. External structure is bearish, internal structure was bullish. See, price was still going up, printing higher highs and higher lows. Higher high, higher low. Price failed to break this zone. So higher high, higher low. Price failed to break here. This is a failure swing. Price shifted structure. So this we have gotten confirmation that price is ready to sell. Yeah. So what we'll do is that we are going to look for how to get involved in this trade. So where are our areas where we can get involved? Just trying to make sure there's nothing that I'm missing out. Just trying to make sure. So you can see this rejection, that price has been rejecting these zones, guys. So you can see that price has been rejecting these zones. See, when price got to this zone, you can see this pushback, this a pushback, and this one alone self, you can see how price pushed back. So it's trying to tell you that there's a strong resistance around this zone that's making price not to go above this zone. So if I want to take this trade, I'm not going to take this trade though, because I'm already on a trade. So if I want to take this trade now, what I'll do is that I'm going to be getting my entry from here like this. So my stop loss will be above this high, and I'm targeting this low here. I'll target this low first. This low I'll target first, because if you can check, there's another low, there's the major low around here. So this is our original low. So this one I have to go to a lower time frame to get a sniper entry. So I'm targeting this low here as my final target. So this is a very clean trade, guys. This is a very clean trade, I can guarantee you that. But if you are going in on this trade, make sure you risk what you can afford to lose, because in trading everything is probability. So make sure that you don't trade what you can afford to lose, and make sure you are always using your proper risk management, so you don't blow your account. Don't put all your egg in one basket. So this trade looks good. This asset looks good. It looks good. But I'm not going to enter this trade. I'm not going to enter this trade because I'm already on a trade, guys. Okay, this time frame is this is I started doing my analysis from daily time frame, guys, but this current time frame is 30 minutes. This is 30-minute time frame. Look at it here. If you can see, it's 30 minutes. So let me check what is happening on volatility 75. That's where my main focus is. My main focus is on volatility 75. Okay, just like I said, price is doing a pullback to that zone that I marked out. Price is doing a pullback to that zone. So you can see how price is starting to react from that zone. Price is starting to react from that zone. Yes, it is volatility 50. This is VIX. The one I was showing you then is VIX 50, but this particular one is volatility 75. So you can see clearly this particular one is volatility 75. Yes, you can still enter this trade. You can still enter this trade on VIX 25. In fact, price has really given me that pullback that I was expecting. Price has pulled back to that zone that I marked out already. As you can see, it's not as if I'm doing everything live here. This is live, no bluffing. So you can see that price did that pullback to that zone, and price is already reacting from that zone. So if you want to enter this trade, you can still enter, but when you're entering, make sure you are risking what you can afford to lose. If you are trading a smaller account, a small account, make sure you are using the lowest lot size. The lowest lot size for VIX 75 is 0.0001. Don't use more than that if you are trading a smaller account. As you can see that I marked out this key zone, that price is going to come back and you know start reacting from here. So hopefully price is going to respect our zone and then come and break this high. When price breaks this high, is another double confirmation for me, and I'm going to be riding it all the way up to the higher time frame key level. There's a key level around here where price is going to be selling from. What I'm doing here is a temporary buy to this zone so I can keep on selling, because on the higher time frame this is a downtrend, so I'm just buying to sell. So that's what I'm doing currently. Okay, you have entered a trade on VIX 50. Okay, that's good, but I'm not on that trade though. This one the one I'm currently on is 75. But that trade, that analysis I did on VIX 50 is a clean analysis. If you are on that trade, make sure you are risking what you can afford to lose. So let me check that asset again. Let me check that volatility 50 and let's see what's happening there. What are you doing? Volatility 50. I hope I saved it. Okay, yeah, so you can see that we are already in profit on volatility 50. I just did this analysis live, guys, so you can see that nobody is faking anything here. You can see that there's a reason why I sold, why I marked out the zone that we should sell from here, based on our higher time frame. We are in a bearish structure. So what do you want to be doing when price is bearish? You want to be selling, right? So there's one thing I want you to understand about structure. Structure is not that hard. You just need to be patient and wait for price to do the right thing. External structure on this volatility 50, like I said, the external structure was bearish. Just understand this now. I want you to understand this. You can see that price did this movement. Price came and break this low. Price broke this low. See, there's a break of structure to the downside. So this here, from here like this, from here to here is our external structure. The external structure controls the internal structure. So everything that is happening from year to year now, everything that's happening inside here is called internal structure. So our internal structure was once bullish because our internal structure is bullish. We have to wait for our internal structure to align with our external structure, which is bearish. And how are we going to know that the internal structure has aligned with the external structure? Is called market structure shift or change of character, anyhow you want to call it. It's still the same thing. So when price give you that change of character, aligning with the external structure, which is bearish, so that is a confirmation that the internal structure has aligned with the external structure. So now what do you want to do now? You want to start looking for how to get involved in the trade. So that's why I got involved in this trade. So when price gave me this movement, I decided to mark out that zone, and we just hope that price will respect our levels. So you can see the multiple rejection of this zone, multiple rejection. So let's see how this is going to play out. So if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, do well to subscribe, because here I'm dishing out premium content. I'm sharing information that is supposed to be paid, but I'm giving it out here for free. So anytime I come live, make sure you are always active, because you'll be gaining a whole lot. Even if you are already into trading for a while, you can still gain one or two things from my life. And make sure you're always active here, guys. So this is volatility 50. Let me go back to volatility 75. where I have my active trade on. Let's see what's going on right there. Okay, price is still bouncing around this zone. Price is still bouncing around this zone. So I'm gonna be going offline soon. So I'll just post the outcome of this trades that I'm in currently on the Telegram channel. So if you are not on the free Telegram channel, make sure you click on the link in my bio now, or check the description to get access to that community. That's where I post most of my free signals. So if you are not there, you are missing out. So see you guys next time. Make sure you are following me, and let's grow together, guys. So I'll be ending the live now. I'll post the outcome of this trade on the community, so do well to join. Bye for now.